Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first ever rendition of Protege Podcast. My guest today is none other than the mentor himself, SteelGoom.
What's
Good
up,
day, Mr.
everybody?
Goom.
How we doing today? How we doing? Thanks for having me on the podcast, young protege. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's no problem. It's no problem. You're the reason my name's Protege.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, going over little things today. What made you get into YouTube?
I started making some music videos, people said, I didn't have no rhymes, and I proved people wrong, diss tracks, comedy, I think I was like more into comedy than anything. I still am, but I just try to put comedy in my videos more than anything. I like making people laugh, and I think if I could turn somebody's day upside down and make it better, why not?
Perfect. It's great. Great reasoning. Great reasoning. Um, uh, other than that, what other videos do you have on your channels? Because I know you have two. Let's start with SteelGoom, your SteelGoom channel. What do you do on that channel? What's that all about?
Yeah. So on the SteelGoom channel, I started streaming. I remember I think I started this channel about 2019, and basically I had another channel, but something happened to it. I don't know. Um, I basically started doing video game streams. I was a legend at UFC, number 5 in the world at UFC 3 on PS4, and I was knocking people out left and right. Then I like playing Call of Duty. I streamed that. I like making montages. I loved it. I love watching montages, but creating your own is awesome. Then I learned how much effort it actually takes to make a good montage. If you want to add music in it, getting the right clip, getting thumbnails, like it's no joke. And then I started doing food reviews, and yeah, food reviews, people love them. They love the way I eat. I did some ASMR videos with Star Crunch. People loved it. Haven't did ASMR in a while,
That's
but
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, I still do my food reviews. Sometimes I do a comedy special every now and then, and yeah, and then I do how-to videos as well. Sometimes just depends. Just random. The stuff I like to do. You gotta kind of make it about your personality. Too many people are on YouTube. They just copy people doing the
Right.
same stuff. They're not building a name for themselves. They're just taking someone else's product, putting their name on it. That's something I don't want, even if it brings a lot of views. That's just something I don't want. And I found that out early on because I took a thumbnail of UFC fights, and then when you click on it, it's me eating a burrito or something, and I think it got like 90,000 views. And the comments were ruthless, bro. I had notifications on. People were dogging me, calling me all kind of names. I mean, that was
Crazy.
just ruthless.
It's
But
wild though. It's wild though. That's
yeah. And then recently, I made 2022 I created the account, but technically I never used it until 2023. That's when we started, Still Relentless podcast. I wanted my own podcast, and you were my co-host.
As we can see with your little background there, Joe and Austin as podcast. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Courtesy of yours truly, by the way. That's my favorite, my finest work.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. Like I was like, yeah. That. But yeah, I think like as I started, like it kind of got stagnant, like the subscribers, and I took a break for a while too, and I wasn't consistent. But now, like I'm consistent, but with my own personal content. Like I don't care about posting a video about cats just because it's going to get crazy views. Like just
Yeah,
random stuff. You just got to be true to yourself, and make videos that you like because other people like that niche. It's just, eventually they're going to stumble upon your channel. All it takes is one video to go viral.
all it takes.
And, after my video, like I said, it was a Amanda Nunes fight versus Valentina Shevchenko. I put that thumbnail. Then when you clicked on it, I was eating a sandwich. It's today. It's still over 90,000 views. But what that did was it made a lot of people mad, but also made a lot of people laugh. And it brought people to my channel. So I probably won't do that again, but it was okay, but now I just, I create, and that's all I'm trying to do. And if I
Yes.
make it out, hey, that's great.
It is great. It is great. And I know you said you made a Still Relentless podcast channel. Walk us through
Yeah.
that. Walk us through it. Like, what's the basis there? What do you talk about on that side of the channel?
Well, it's kind of a news channel, I basically take the mainstream news and any crazy stuff happening, stuff that I see interesting. It might be information that or news clips that like don't get no attention, but I just find interesting. Like, I don't want to. Well, yeah, just like some of the stuff like I did in my past podcast, like talk about like the World War III and stuff, like starting the train derailments. You started with that short, but
Sorry, sir.
just good topics. Like just great topics, stuff that you're interested in. Because if you're not interested in it, it's just like it's mind boggling. Like it's just gonna get tired. You're gonna get burnt out, And making shorts and doing some of these podcasts, learn about different softwares and how to develop different things. It's time consuming, but it's rewarding too. Because you want to always make your next video better than the last one.
Awesome. Yes, sir.
And I think that's why I'm taking a little bit of time like to make the videos, because some of these people that are pumping out these videos, like they got people working for them. And
Oh
these
yeah.
people, one guy's doing video, one guy's on the software all day mastering it. Like this shit ain't no joke, bro. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber. You could buy the best equipment, but you got to learn that shit quick unless you can
Oh yeah.
hire someone.
Oh yeah. Because I seen one YouTuber was talking about he was critiquing this one guy's it was positive feedback. It was and he said, well, why don't you do it this way and this way and this way? Why don't you make sure everything, because he was made it short, but you couldn't see everything. And he said, I don't know how to do it. I have people for that. And it's just like, so you're gonna give someone creative feedback, but you yourself don't know how to do it because you hire people to do it for you.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and that's one thing too. I've never really been a creative person too much, but I'm more of a technical person.
Yeah.
So I guess my interest, kind of went from that, and that's how I wanted to do everything. So just restarting my computer. Had some technical difficulties with Zoom. But we all know how Zoom is,
We all know how
always
Zoom is.
crashing. I'm over here trying to use a GoPro. GoPros, like they're cool for action cameras, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
when you're a YouTuber, like you realize like there's not one tool that you're just like, oh yeah, this is my main camera, this is my main mic. You're gonna have failures. Stuff's not gonna work. The technical difficulties, that shit is real. You find out real quick. And you can get discouraged easily. You see people with millions of views doing like, you're like, how did they get that? How did they get a million views or whatever?
Yeah.
Then you realize like it's not about that. It's about your content. It's yours. You made it.
Mhm.
You know,
Exactly.
you put your own authentic spin, put a bow on top, bing, bada bong, and you make
Bing
your
bada
own.
boom. I mean,
And it's just lovely, And then you're
it
just like,
is.
hey, you go, maybe a week from now, you go and watch your last video. You're like, oh yeah, I could have did this a little bit better. This is kind of funny, and you
Exactly.
kind of
Exactly.
learn from that. I always try to make something funny about it, and plus, like, I'm not afraid to speak my mind. My channels are a little conservative, right wing. It's just how I am. I'm just.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it, some people do, but you find the people that like it, they think the same way you do or have similar values, and that's how your channel is going to grow.
Exactly.
Like clickbaiting and stuff, like that's old news. Like people don't like
Old
that,
news.
but people just still do it all the time. But you know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you.
I got to ask you a question.
Go ahead. Ask away.
So, what do you think the power of the YouTube Shorts has done for like small YouTubers like me and yourself that just started a YouTube channel?
I feel like with shorts, because the thing is when you post a video, not everyone's gonna see it. But when you post a short, it gets pushed to a lot more people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could have 0 subscribers, yet 40,000 views in a short you posted 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
And then that could pull in you if all 40, let's say if half of those people subscribe, right? That's 20,000.
Yeah.
Let's say just a quarter, that's what, 5, 6,000? I'm not good at math. What did I say first? 40,000? I'm not good at math. I try to do that in my head. It's like half,
10,000.
20,000, 10,000. Thank you. I'm not.
So I mean, yeah, that's good, and I've seen the channels, I've been posting it on both channels, and the Still Relentless podcast is still fairly new. We're only at about, I think, 23 or 24 subscribers, something like that. And it's grown, and it's growing. Like, yeah, it might grow slow, but like I said, all it takes is the one video to go viral. But even if it doesn't, you keep growing because eventually someone's going to subscribe for, hey, I like what you said about this video. I like your take on this. Let me check out what else he got. And then they click on it and they look at your other shorts.
Exactly. And that's what mine is. Like, yesterday I posted one and only got, I think, the welcome to my channel. I got 12 views. And from there it's gone up. Like, it went 12, 13, 24, 110. I did post one short that got 3 views in between that, but we won't talk about it. I was at Applebee's and I decided to just record something random, and it didn't pop off too well.
Yeah, I mean, it happens to me too. I made on my main channel, I did Ohm's Law, and the easiest way to remember it. What?
And notifications. Sorry, guys.
I made an Ohm's Law video, and I thought it was the easiest way to remember it, and I thought it was a very educational video, and it didn't do as good as I wanted it to. In that video, it took a lot of time. Like, maybe not the most time, but I don't know. It probably took me about 30 minutes, and I made that one in Microsoft PowerPoint. And then I look back to what I did before that got a lot of views. That was my niche. I like doing some how-to videos. I want to get more of those out because I find little videos that I'll be looking something up, right? And then I'll find that, wow, the way I do it is so much easier. Like, we don't need all this mumbo jumbo, or I can maybe say something different that somebody else might understand like me. I might not learn it the same way as someone else, or, vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
So I like to just put that out there because, like I said, if you can just help someone learn something and just bring it to them straight, direct, you don't got to beat around the bush and talk about other stuff and promotions. Like, eventually I want to get shirts, all American made shirts, made in USA, 100% made in America. Like,
oh yeah,
not like, printed in USA. That's it. No, it has to be made, printed, all that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will only use the best. So obviously it won't be cheap, but
motto: if I'm not gonna wear it, I'm not gonna make you wear it.
Yeah, and I'm just not going to because I support American businesses, and that's just how I want to do business.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's fairness. Yeah, what?
What about?
Go ahead.
What about are you going to ask me about my detailing business?
Your detailing business?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, a little self promotion there, guys. See that one? Never fails with Mr. Goom. No, anyway. How is that going though? I completely forgot you had that.
Yeah, man. So, basically got into a rough spot, I got sick a while back and I was gonna die. And I basically started out my own detailing business. And I have a passion for detailing cars. I just thought, hey, this is fun. Then I just got this little, I forget what that word is, whatever. Anyways, I wanted to freaking, look into it, started diving into it. And I didn't know that there was all this stuff about car detailing. Back in the day, I used to use Dawn dish detergent, throw it in a bucket, use one towel, one rag, use some old bath towels. I didn't know it was scratching the hell out of your car. I didn't know that.
Right. I didn't know. You learn as you go.
Turtle wax was. All I knew was a turtle on a box. Now I use the best products. I've done a lot of research. I've took a lot of notes. You can learn a lot from YouTube, and that's the same stuff I want to do. When I have a question, I go to YouTube. I get the answers. And what I want other people to do is when they Google something, they click on my video. I want them to see if
Exactly.
it helps them learn. If
Exactly.
they leave a thumbs up button, that made my day better. So
Exactly.
that's what I want to do, bro. It's just about helping people, making people laugh and, giving out your own good content.
Right.
And
That's right.
plus, and I would like to say this too, like, we're all going to leave this world eventually. And if I could leave like a path or, some videos people remember me by, like,
Exactly.
wow, he actually put some good stuff out on this world. That's what I love, It's like
Oh,
your personal photo album.
right. Right. It's like, started out rough and, his channel grew, rapidly. That's how I want to be. That's how we want to be. We want to be able to leave our mark on this world, something to remember us by. We want to make people laugh, kinds of sorts of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And we had a little beef, but I heard you wanted to do some collaborations here soon.
Oh, definitely, bro. We're gonna be collaborating a lot. I might do some food review collaborations on the SteelGoom channel. Link in the
Okay,
description.
yeah, that would sound fun, yeah, for
Link
sure.
will be in the description for that one. Also, some podcast collaborations, which will be on the Still Relentless podcast channel. Link for that will also be in the description. We
Yeah,
got a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys, especially one that's going to be sooner than you think. It'll probably start right when this video is uploaded. But yeah, tonight we are going to be live streaming some duos Fortnite gameplay.
yeah, I'm excited, bro. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna take everybody down.
Oh
I
yeah,
practiced a little bit earlier with Billy, and we're not playing no games. We're coming for the
no,
dubs. We're coming for
the
the
dubs.
crowns.
Also, yeah. I mean, there's not gonna be no face cam for me because I don't have a PS5 cam, unfortunately. So it's just you're just gonna see the PS5 logo, whatever it is. Not the PS5 logo, but whatever my
Well,
avatar
you're gonna
is.
have your chat displayed, right?
Yeah. I
The
should have that
camera.
displayed. But
Yeah, and just and like I said, I started with no camera, and then you get a camera, and then people fall in love with your personality. That's what you're bringing to the
exactly,
table.
exactly. You bring
So,
personality first and foremost. There's a lot of YouTubers who don't use face cam. Yeah, it annoys people a lot, but it's some people just thrive without a face cam.
hey, I want to throw out there for all the viewers, this will be something good. I want to throw in just so you can come back in the future. You can come back and visit the past. We might do. Let me throw this by you: a collaboration of dipping tobacco.
Bro, that's
One
look,
can, bro. One can of
bro,
my
look.
choice.
Nah, but look, man, I don't put that stuff in my body. I rarely drink alcohol. Like I just had one tonight. It's called the Tipsy Leprechaun at Applebee's.
Ooh.
Delicious. Fire. Let me say blue carousel, lemon juice, lemon lime soda. I mean,
Can you
oh,
use the photo of that to make a short?
I can't actually have the photo. I'll probably put a short out there. There probably will be a short like after this video is uploaded. It'll probably be the short about me talking about this video. You'll see that. You'll probably watch that before this anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get the links in the description or what? Like,
Links
come
in
on, bro.
description? What? No. Find it on your own. No, we'll get the links in the description. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this interview. If you want to check out Still's interview of me, please go check out the Still Relentless podcast. It will be in the description of this video. And if you want to watch some funny videos of him eating food, his rap music, that'll be on the SteelGoom channel. I'll put it in the description below.
Bing bong.
Anyway.
Well, thank you for having me on the podcast, Protege. I look forward to many more collaborations. Wish you the most success, and I can't wait for this Fortnite live stream, man. I know you're gonna do great,
Oh yeah,
and
it's
I'm
good.
gonna do great too. Because
It's
we're gonna do it all night. Like, this is what we do. This is what we
it's what
do.
we do. It's what we do. Anyway, I think that's all we have time for today. We'll be live streaming in about 30 minutes or so once the video uploads and they get the shorts put out. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this wild ride to the venture of the unknown. I love you guys. Peace out.